tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Close the door, close the curtains.
Right,
This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. They exchange punches. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Back and forth they go. Good counter shot by her. That uppercut just missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who... Here we go. It's round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Good job stopping that uppercut. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
She catches and counters. Nice counter shot by her. Good defense with that left jab. Punch, counter punch. She catches and counters. Despite what the judge... Whoa, wait a minute! The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And down goes Machine. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the... There's the bell for round 3. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She blocks the jab, and Machine goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They want to win this round. They got to turn it around here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This may do it. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. What a nightmare scenario! So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put...
Back at it in round 4. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? Her stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Block that right hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good defense with that left jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And Slugger has been dropped. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that. And down goes Slugger. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns.
Starting to make mistakes.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Stamina is so important for these 2 fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good defense on that right hook. Good counter punching. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Do you believe this? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. This is the beginning of round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They need to be careful. Hold that thought. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter shot by her. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The defense failed it. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you. Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And now going for the finish. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to trade shots. Straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with that jab. She catches and counters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This really tough.
Good job. There's the bell to start round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Trouble! That was the moment!
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very... Hold it right there! And we may see an early stoppage here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping up.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
Don't rest on your laurels.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's a counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch of...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They block the hook. Will the referee stop it? We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. And here comes the 10th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Incredible work rate. Catch and shoot. And machine drops to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The winner, you can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. And they are going to let her continue. Final 10 seconds here. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.